finals. The first semifinals. The semifinals are Christian, Ash Ketchup, Elaine, and Sauer. And Sawyer. So Christian's going to be facing Alon, while Ash is going to be facing Ashy Boy is going to be facing Sawyer. So Ash versus Sawyer would start off with just Ash versus Sawyer, you know what I mean. Now, then it's time for Christian versus Alon. Now, Alon would know Christian's battle style, and Christian would know Alon's, because Alon's just a freaking troll. He just uses his Charizard. So he's not going to start off with Charizard, because he knows it's going to get wiped out. Because he knows Christian's Charizard can destroy a lot of Pokemon. He saw how hard it destroyed the other guy's Mega Charizard. So then, he sends out his first Pokemon, Tyranitar! Christian sends out his Tyranitar, as the two have a Godzilla battle, basically. Alon thinks he has the lead because they both have Tyranitars, but there's no way Christian can have a move. But Christian yells, Earthquake! He goes, holy shit! Christian one-shots him with Earthquake. He goes, good job. He says, go! Metagross! Christian says, you're even stupider. Use Earthquake. As he just Earthquakes, almost defeating Metagross. As he says, use Meteor Mash. Christian says, block it with your tail. As Tyranitar spins at full speed and smashes Metagross with its tail. Just breaks through Metagross's armor and hits it. As Metagross is defeated, Christian smiles going, ha 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 ha. As now it's time for his next Pokemon, Weavile. Because we all know Weavile. He says, Weavile, Ice Shard! Christian says, Tyranitar, Rock Slide. As he easily collapses Weavile and defeats him. He goes, Christian smiles going, he has all the type advantages on top of Tyranitar. Then he sends out, he goes, go! Bisharp! As he sends out Bisharp. He says, use Guillotine! As he does, Christian says, use a full power Tail Smash. As Tyranitar spins around, but he cuts through it. Bisharp dodges, but then the force of it just knocks him back. He goes, good job, Tyranitar. He says, Tyranitar, Hyper Beam! As he goes, brrr. Alon says, Guillotine! As he goes, brrr. As this beam collides with it. As Guillotine, he cuts through it with Guillotine and defeats Tyranitar. As he goes, as Tyranitar, he goes, Tyranitar, are you okay? He goes, well, you're knocked out, so that's not good. He says, return. He says, go, Lucario! As he sends him out. Christian says, alright, Lucario, let's finish it off with one shot. Close combat. With a close combat, one shots. Freaking Bisharp doesn't stand a chance. Next, for his final Pokemon, he goes, Charizard! Yeet! Wait, no, he sends out Unpheasant next. He goes, Unpheasant! Christian says, alright. Alright. Now, Lucario, use Circle Throw! As Alon says, Sky Attack! He catches Unpheasant and kicks him into the sky. As he goes, Arrgh! Lucario and Unpheasant start to have a clash. As they go, as they really start to clash up. Christian says, let's go, Aura Sphere! And Aura Sphere to the face defeats Unpheasant. As he goes, brrr. Next is Charizard. Alon goes, Charizard, let's go! As he throws out Charizard, Christian says, Lucario, we're not gonna win this. We might not win this, but use Aura Sphere. He shoots it out. Alon says, flamethrower. The two attacks clash as they go. The flamethrower wins and hits Lucario, exploding. On impact, he goes, blast burn, as he goes, roar. Christian says, use bone rush at the ground, as he goes, but it just lifts up the blast burn and hits Lucario either way, defeating it. He goes, Christian says, let's go, my ace, my secondary ace, let's go, Leafeon. He goes, live. He says, use Mega Horn, as he goes, Leafy. But he misses and Charizard just defeats him with a flamethrower. He goes, return Leafeon, it's okay, buddy, as he rubs his head going, Next is his next Pokemon. He goes, let's go! Floatzel! Yeet! And he goes, Pow. He says, Floatzel, Aqua Jet! Alon says, Dragon Claw! As the two attacks clash, but Aqua Jet wins, hitting Charizard. Christian says, now for your next move, use your full power attack! Hydro Pump! Alon says, use Blast Burn! As the two attacks clash, but Blast Burn wins and kills. It barely does anything to Floatzel. Christian says, Floatzel, Hydro Pump! As he goes, bah! As it hits Charizard, as he goes, Christian says, let's go! Come on, an Aqua Jet! Alon's Charizard is hit by it, but it's barely doing anything. He goes Thunder Punch, as a couple of barrages with a Thunder Punch defeats Floatzel with little to no difficulty, sadly. Next is Christian's next Pokemon. Almost his final. It's not his final. What other Pokemon did I give him? So he's got a Lucario, a Tyranitar, a Typhlosion, a Leafeon, and a Floatzel. I'm missing one, aren't I? Oh yeah, and Braviary, duh. He says, let's go! Braviary! He says, brah! He says, let's go, Braviary! Full power! Use your strongest attack! Use Brave Bird as he rushes out, hitting Charizard, giving Braviary recoil as he says Thunder Punch. And it grabs Braviary like a bass and punches him right in the stomach with a Thunder Punch, killing it instantly. Christian says, return! As everyone's shocked, except for Lysander. Christian says, let's go! My ace! My ultimate! Typhlosion! Yeet! As he sends it out. As he goes, bah! As it shakes the arena. As he goes, it's the amazing Typhlosion! Ash says, I guess I'll be able to see his Typhlosion's full power because this is an enemy. Because Alon is a very strong opponent. Jake says, nothing Christian can't overcome. He's overcome even Weavile fought Hoopa before. And won! Made it retreat, actually. Alright, let's get into this. So, with this, they both yell, Thunder Punch! As they start to clash, going, as the two really start to crank it up, with both yelling out, keep on using Thunder Punches, as they're gliding through the air, as Typhlosion is blitzing with freaking Thunder Punches. Charizard can't keep up as he's hit with one Thunder Punch as he goes, Christian says, let's go Typhlosion! Extreme Speed! And Extreme Speed knocks stuff down. Hi. I'm trying to make a video. I'm trying to make it.
Close, Christian?
Mom.
Close?
Yes, just give me a. Can I have them? No, it's actually pretty warm. So with this,
I want to talk to you.
why? Do you need it?
Because I'm going out.
Alright guys, let's get back into this. They'd really start to crank up the heat when they started using fire moves. Chris would say, flamethrower! Along with a long yelling flamethrower, as the two Pokemon clash. As they go, brah! With full power, the flames jut right at each other, making a humongous explosion. Ashes, everyone's coughing in the stadium as they go, that's some strong power. Christian says, alright, Typhlosion, Mega Evolve. On says, respond to my Heart Keystone Beyond Evolution, Mega Evolve. Somehow I still remember that from 2016, when X and Y anime was out. As then, they both Mega Evolve. Typhlosion into Mega Y, because, like, that's the original Mega I used. And Charizard Mega X. As they really start to crank it up, as the two roars shake the arena shitless. My truth is heavy, yeah, my chest. Here it goes. As it really starts to get heated up, Christian, they both look at each other. As then, Typhlosion and Charizard disappears, they clash, going, ah! Christian says, use flamethrower. Alon says, flamethrower, as the both of the attacks clash. Even bigger explosion, as then Christian says, thunder punch. Alon says, thunder punch. The attacks clash as they go. Christian says, extreme speed. Typhlosion lands the strike of extreme speed. Knocks Charizard back. Christian says, flamethrower, as he goes. Alon says, use Dragon Claw. They cut through it, but he can't. He gets blasted back. Christian goes, come on, Typhlosion, let's give him what we got. As they go, ah. When Typhlosion goes serious, its flames turn purple. As he goes, come on, Typhlosion, use flamethrower. As it goes, oh, come on. I can't have you up there. Get in the kitchen, I'll go get it. What do you want? I'll go get it. Alright, so with this, the two Titanic Fire Boys clash and clash and clash and clash and clash and clash, with their claws digging into each other, with no holding back. Along goes your Thunder Punch, which Christian says, catch it. What? I'll get him later. I'll get him later. Alright, we got the music back on. We're gonna start the fight again. As they two keep on clashing with their full power. No one could ever contend to this kind of fight. Christian is full trying as his flames on Typhlosion finally turn purple as they go as it really starts to burn up Charizard as he goes as he's blasted. Christian says, Fire Punch! As he barrages him and knocks him down. Christian says, end it off! As Charizard goes to slash him with a Dragon Claw, Typhlosion ducks and punches him up in the air. Christian says, final move! Purple! Fire! Eruption! As an eruption hits Charizard with full force and defeats him, making him turn back. Christian goes, yeah! We're facing Ash! As they defeated him, Alana is shocked that someone beat him. But Christian is not holding back. Christian was never holding back. He was always on his A game. He was never, Professor Sycamore says, this kid was never not trying. And that is really mysterious. Now, this is